Hello, this is Sarah and Biljana from Dream Oracle for You. And in this little video, we're going to share some of our insights in how to remember your dreams and get the most out of your dreams, especially when it comes to overcoming bad dreams and things related to anxiety and nightmares. Biljana, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, so the reason for this video is one of our previous guests, Trevor. He suggested that we do a video about helping people that have nightmares, and especially those that have been affected by bushfires in Australia. So he's doing a video on that. So we just thought we'd have a conversation about that and just share some tools that people can use to help them with their anxiety, or like if they're having nightmares or anything like that. So I'll kick it off by asking you, Sarah, like what are some tools that you've used in the past or even now, like if you have any bad dreams or nightmares, or even just your routine that you use to help you remember your dreams?
Yeah, thank you, Biljana, for the question. I would say to kick things off, most people will not remember their dreams right away. You have to make an intention, and that's true not just in your dream world, but also in your waking life. If you're not living by intention, then things can just snowball out of control. And so before I go to sleep, I like to make an intention to have, you have positive thoughts. You want to think about I usually try to think of something that I'm looking forward to. So, at the moment I have a new house, so I'm getting everything ready and dreaming about what I want that life to look like, or also we'll be getting married in the future, so having thoughts about that. So you just want to think about those positive aspects of your life, and even though you might, when you go to sleep, you might not dream about that, it is just having that positive mindset when you go to bed. And the key to remembering your dreams is as soon as you wake up, start replaying the dream. Try to remember whatever you can about the dream and write it down. Even if it's only one word, you're setting the intention. You're to remember your dreams. It's like working out. You need to train those muscles. You might only be able to lift 5 pounds the first time you go to lift some weights, but then after repetition and whatnot, you'll be able to reach up to 10 pounds and so on and so forth. And it's the same thing with remembering your dreams. You have to actively practice or work out that muscle. So by waking up in the morning and writing down your dreams, even if it's just a couple words to start with, after a couple weeks of constantly doing this, you're going to build up that muscle and be able to remember your dreams. Because remembering your dreams is the first step to being able to use your dreams to benefit your life.
And what do you mean by that, like using your dreams? Is there like a technique that you can be in control of your dreams?
That's one method. So, what you're hinting at there is something called lucid dreams. And a lucid dream is just in the middle of your dream. Doesn't matter if something good or bad is happening. It's just you're in the dream state and you recognize that it's a dream. And that is what is called lucid dreaming. And when you recognize that you're dreaming, that's also when you can start to have control in your dream, which is very useful if you're having a bad dream because your conscious mind becomes aware that you're dreaming, and then you have control over what can happen in that dream. So if a monster is chasing you or something, you have the ability to turn around and fight the monster, to face your fear, to face whatever it is that's coming at you in the dream. Or you can do what I've done in the past, and that's have something coming at you, and you're just like, turn them to butterflies. They all turn to butterflies, and you wake up and everything's good.
Yeah, cool. That's really helpful because I suppose a lot of people, if they do have nightmares, they don't know what to do with them. And another thing, like to get if you want to do the lucid dreaming, or you just want to be able to influence your dream a little bit to make them more pleasant, is to start questioning when you're awake. Like, is this real, or just asking these certain questions to help you when you do dream. It will help you be aware that you are dreaming. So, and that's the what Melissa Johnson from Dream Hub, she was, yeah, talking a lot about that. So if you're interested, you can check out the episode as well. Another one, like what I think, when you wake up and you've written down in your, I've got a dream journal, so I write everything down, I date it, I write the time that I wrote it in, so it's generally when I've woken up, and I'll just even any symbols that come in, write them down, just anything. They may not make sense at the time, but yeah, so that's been helpful. Well, also write down how you felt when you woke up. So if you felt anxious, happy, scared, sore in certain parts of your body, write that down as well. And anyone that has nightmares or is going through a stressful time, is do something nice for yourself as soon as you wake up. If you feel like you're overwhelmed, go make yourself a hot drink or a nice drink that you like, and go find a nice quiet space for yourself. Go cuddle your pets or your kids or any family, and then go do something for yourself during the day, something that you love doing, whether it's going for a walk in nature, going shopping, or going to see a movie at the cinema. It's something will help you to reset your nervous system instead of replaying whatever's happened in your mind over and over again. So, yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I like that as well. And I was gonna just add, it's like switching the switch, flipping the switch, I guess. And there's also the law of attraction that's at the play where, you know, thoughts become things. And if you get hyper focused on something that's negative, unfortunately, it means by law of attraction, which is a universal law, you're going to bring more negative things to you. And so if you can just find a way just to, like you said, treat yourself, go do something that's positive, that's fun, something for you. If you can just switch your mindset to something positive, then you've flipped the switch and more positivity will come to you. And yeah, so it's definitely a powerful thing to do.
Yeah. Do you have any others, other tools or anything that comes to mind?
I feel like the answer is yes. Just give me a second here. Um, the whole point of writing down the dreams is you can kind of think of it like your own personal therapist. Only a dream really is your subconscious way of communicating with you. We have the active part of our brain during the day that is very analytical. It's overthinking things. It's trying to problem solve. It's trying to do all of this. But what's really going on deep inside of you, it's hard for that part of your brain to communicate with you. And so oftentimes the way that that part of the brain communicates with you is through a dream. And where you talked about writing down symbols and writing down how a dream made you felt, that's a way for you to start building the language that the other part of your brain or the other part of your conscience is trying to communicate with you. And of course, all of this takes practice. It takes effort. It is a muscle that you have to kind of work on. But with the dream journal, once you get used to writing down your dreams and being able to remember your dreams, the next step is to then reflect on those dreams. Maybe that's just reading your entry, which having a date is kind of helpful because you can think about, oh, what was going on in my life at that time? If you had a bad dream, perhaps you were really stressed about something at work or something in your life that can then relate to why you were having that dream. And another thing that you can do is to just talk to somebody about it, somebody you trust. You can come on Dream Oracle for you. We're always happy to talk anything dreams and just allow what's meant to come through.
Yeah, I love that. And you must have like took that thought out of my head because I was just thinking that. Yeah. So the idea of talking to someone and someone you trust is super important because yeah, we need to be able to express ourselves regardless if it's something that's happening in our waking life or when we're asleep. We should be able to feel safe to be able to talk about it, make it an everyday conversation with someone you trust. It's like even if you don't have anyone all the time, talking to your pets can be super enlightening, I guess. Like I talk to my dog all the time and he's not talking back to me, but I can just see that he's understanding the energetic exchange that we're having. And that in itself is super powerful. So yeah, that's really good that you brought that up. So yeah.
Yeah, and I like that
So
you
I hope yeah, you go.
Oh, I
Sorry.
was just gonna say, I like that you bring up talking to your pets because that is one thing that I've noticed is that animals and our pets definitely understand us a lot more than we give them credit for. I talk to my cat all the time during the day, and I just say, okay, it's lunchtime now. Let's go and have lunch. And I'll leave work and walk upstairs. She'll follow me upstairs. I'm like, okay, we got to go back to work. She'll follow me back to work. So, you know. It's great. And then I'm sure if I were to explain my dreams, not sure I'll get the same response, but I'll definitely feel better about sharing anyway.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So yeah, hopefully this little video will help anyone that listens to it and just yeah, some tools that they can use. And yeah, if they're interested in learning more, jump on our podcast and have a listen. Email us, and we can help you interpret your dreams, even just getting some insights as well. So those details will be put in the video. But yeah, so do you have anything else you want to say?
Just keep on dreaming, everyone.